Welcome to Catering by John Lowe. We're so glad to have you with us. Your energy and skills are exactly what we need, and we can't wait to see what awesome things we'll achieve together. Feel at home, ask anything, and let's make work a blast. In this short video, we will cover a range of important topics that will help make your life easier on shift. So listen closely and answer the questions to the best of your ability. Your role is simple. Provide the best possible guest experience. Every interaction with every guest counts. The last guest at the last table is equally important as the bride and groom. You are the last defense to provide a positive experience. Every action on site is a visible representation of the entire company. How you work, dress, and interact while on shift matters. Everyone does it all, and we all do it together. Bussing tables, filling food displays, moving equipment, and cleaning are tasks we can all expect to be assigned. Bartenders don't just stay behind the bar, and it's not your table, it's our dining room. Our company utilizes a platform called When I Work. It is available on your desktop and in the App Store. Once your training is complete, you will be able to see our shifts under your account. Please do not accept shifts until management has informed you that you are eligible. When browsing the calendar, shifts that are available to you will appear under the Open Shifts tab, meaning they are open slots you may choose to fill. Once you have selected shifts, your personal schedule will automatically populate under the My Shifts tab. Before accepting a shift, please carefully review the date, time, and location. Please do not accept a shift unless you are positive you can attend. You may not accept shifts as a placeholder for the future. If you take a shift, you work it. New employees are only able to accept shifts up to 6 weeks in advance. In the week leading up to your shift, please respond to the text asking you to confirm your attendance. You have the ability to request to drop a shift, but keep in mind that management reserves the right to deny that request for any reason. Failure to complete a scheduled shift may result in termination. At Catering by John Lowe, we have simple but high expectations. Always come with a positive attitude and be a great teammate. Your phone must remain stowed away in your bag or vehicle during shift. If the need arises, you may speak to your manager before taking out your phone. It is important to respect the properties we are invited to. Please break and smoke only in the designated areas. Come to shift with a full belly, but you will be provided a to-go container for dinner food. Please complete your side work effectively and efficiently. Stay on floor, stay on task. Wait staff and bartenders should remain on floor and on task at all times. If you must step away from the service floor for any reason, including the restroom, you must inform your direct manager. No service members should be hanging out or lingering in the kitchen or back of house areas. You must remain engaged on the event floor at all times. No eating or drinking or cell phones on the event floor, including in your pocket. Arrival time. Arrive early enough to park, change, and stow your belongings, ensuring that you are dressed and ready to begin working at the scheduled start time. Remember that your start time is the time you are expected to be working, not arriving. Failure to do so may result in a loss of pay. When you arrive on site, you should be wearing your uniform with a plain black shirt. This is what we wear while we're setting up the event. Your black dress shirt should be clean and wrinkle-free on a hanger. Our uniform requirements are the same for each event. A solid black shoe, closed-toed and closed-heeled, professional, comfortable to stand for your entire shift, and easily crossing all terrains from gravel to hardwood to grass. A black work pant. No jeans, sweatpants, yoga pants, or legging materials. A black, long-sleeved button-up dress shirt. must be long enough to be tucked into your pants, must have full-length sleeves, and must button up all the way to the neck. We will provide you a tie at each of your shifts. Your hair must be neatly pulled back, and you must present a professional and groomed appearance. Your uniform should be pressed, clean, and properly fitting. One of the first things you do at each shift is set the dining room. For this, we ask you to follow our flow and use our spot-on, seamless setup. Always remember to follow the steps in order and ensure that one person is doing one task at a time. One person begins in a corner of the dining room with item 1, napkins. The second person will follow behind them with item 2, a dinner plate, and will not only lay down that dinner plate, but will confirm that the napkin is there and placed correctly. Notice how they're checking the top and bottom of each plate for imperfections and either removing the imperfection or setting the plate to the side to bring to a manager's attention. Silverware must be polished and laid correctly, following the simple instructions on your seamless setup sheet. Again, notice how Bryn is waiting to lay her item until she has ensured that the previous item, a knife, is not only there, but placed correctly before she lays down her forks. This is a system of checks and balances and is beneficial for so many reasons, including speed and accuracy of the dining room. When you're ready to begin glassware, ask your manager for our microfiber towels. They are essential to setting a clean and spot-free glass. After setting down some final items, Bryn is going to move on to the last step, final checks. She will visit each place setting at each table, checking that every item is accounted for and placed neatly and correctly. There are additional tasks involved in setting the room, and they include items such as chafers and petite marmites. After placing the sternos and you're ready to polish, locate the bag in your server bin with the polish and rag. Notice how Connor is on the lookout for bits of food or fingerprints, taking care to wipe inside the lid, the lips, the edges, and its base and legs. Once he is done, Connor will make sure to return the polish and rag to its original bag. How do you know how much water to put in the chafers? A simple trick is to measure the water level with your finger. The water should generally reach up to your first finger joint. Side work during events includes items like collecting salt and pepper shakers. After they've all been accounted for, load salt on one side and pepper on the other. Use plastic wrap to securely wrap the container for travel. The equipment in the server bin is your tools. Please make sure that all items are returned to your server bin at the end of your setup, including your seamless setup sheet. While bussing a room may be something that you're familiar with, we ask that you follow our system. At Catering by John Lowe, we do not carry stacks of dishes in the dining room. All dishware should be loaded onto waiters' trays, and we ask those trays be loaded in the exact same manner. This is for the ease of my kitchen staff, who will be accepting dozens of trays and hundreds of plates. Colleen works to load her tray by removing all food scraps onto one central plate, allowing her to neatly stack empty plates on either side of her tray and lay silverware on the edge closest to her. So again, food scraps at 12 o'clock, empty plates at 3 and 9 o'clock, and silverware at 6 o'clock, making a safe and balanced tray. When you are ready to lift the tray, take care to bend at the knee. Place your hand in between the strap and the tray, slide it onto your shoulder, and lift with your knees, taking care to keep the tray level. This is the number one issue that arises, and it's most likely to occur when lifting or setting down the trays. When it comes to glassware, take the time to arrange the glasses in the center of your tray, balancing the weight. And always remember, Together they stand, but divided they fall. When bringing a tray into the kitchen, a shelving unit will be available for your use. It is your responsibility to remove debris like beer bottles, napkins, and salt and pepper shakers. Linen is simple. White bar rags in the white mesh bag, and all the other towels or linens in the black mesh bag. Container for rental linens vary, but your manager will assist you there. When returning glassware, please dump the contents in the bucket and strainer provided. A large scrub brush is used to pre-wash all glassware before placing it upside down in the glassware racks. And lastly, remember to take out empty trays each time you return to the event floor. Employee Code of Conduct for the 2025 season. Please carefully review the following and electronically sign the Employee Code of Conduct for the 2025 wedding season. We wanted to extend our deepest thanks for all that you do. Your professionalism, hard work, and positive energy are absolutely pivotal to the success of every event we host. You are the front line of service and the heart of the guest experience. Your attention to detail, grace under pressure, and commitments to excellence make all the difference in crafting memorable moments for our clients. We truly couldn't do it without you, and we're so grateful to have such a talented and dedicated team. Let's keep the momentum going and make this an amazing year together. Need a quick refresh? Ask your on-site manager anything. At Catering by John Lowe, we follow the rule. If you don't know, just ask. If you have any additional questions or issues that you need help with, just contact me, Ann, at the email and phone number provided. Thank you for taking the time to complete this training. Hopefully you found lots of tips and tricks and refreshers that will make your first shift back easy. After I receive your training, I'll reach out to you. But in the meantime, I'll see you out there.